Recording.
All right. Players are not ready, or all right. All right, we're ready. Yeah, we're off.
Right.
Well, I've finally fully embraced the multiple monitors. I actually had a bit of time, so set the second monitor up. It's brilliant. I mean, it took me a bit of time just working out how to go from one screen to the other, but yeah, I really like it now.
You won't go back.
No, I can't. Oh, this is a. Right, hang on a minute. There's that. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. It's gone in the bunker, has it? Has it?
No.
No, it hasn't.
Now
Look at that. If that isn't some kind of a subsurface ballistic nuclear statement, I do not know what is.
Yeah. Now, that's my other side bet. I give it 10 years, maybe 20, and I guarantee we might be like Israel, where we don't confirm or deny we've got nukes on our nuclear subs, but I reckon we will. Especially if China gets more frisky.
Yeah, I mean, they. What I haven't quite worked out is whether they're just going to build nuclear hunter-killer submarines, or whether they're going to go nuclear ballistic submarines. I haven't really fathomed that out.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I mean, when you think about that, though, even if you put nukes on them, can you imagine the consequences of lobbing one nuke at China? You know, we'd just be like this big plate of glass. I mean, for God's sake, the retribution, you couldn't possibly lob one at them unless they'd done it first.
But even then, it's purely a deterrent.
Yeah.
No sane leader would ever launch one.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, there's always speculation Indonesia could get frisky one day, and you know
that is a great shot.
It is a great
shot of a genius.
Shot of a madman. That's what I say. He's mad, I tell you. It's Dr. Strangelove. All this.
We'll have to shoot him.
Is it good? I think it is.
Oh, it's going to go in!
Oh, 2 inches.
Wow, suddenly mine is pedestrian.
Yeah. I was going to say, you'll be doing well to get inside this one, Dave.
I don't think so.
You're going to give it your best shot.
Do it, Dave.
At which point I will be falling off my seat.
It's
not bad.
Great. I'll tell you what.
Look at this. 3 very nice shots.
Well, I think statements have been made.
Oh, no. Yes, of course, the absence of the BLI isn't going to make any putt straightforward apart from mine.
And he's got a brilliant strategy to defeat the BLI, or lack of it. Mine feels right to left. And a ball and a half outside right edge, and I think it's not enough, but you can't go more.
Oh!
A ball, not a ball and a half. Maybe you'll get rattled by my misses. Let's see what happens.
So what's been the reaction of the Australian press to the shenanigans with the French ambassador and what France are saying? Oh, no, I don't want it.
Positive, pro-Australia positive reactions, wondering what the French fuss is all about. Articles about Australians in France fearing violence against them. It's just nonsense like that.
And for some reason, my grid is permanently showing. Not going to make a difference here, but...
But not setting somewhere. Well, that's strange, because what would you have changed? And it normally does.
I haven't changed anything. I'm just going to... I don't really want to see it at all. Game. No. Graphics. No. Players, maybe.
Yeah, that's where it is.
Green grid choice.
It should be always off.
Always off, yes. It is now.
So it somehow changed.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Right, 200. Bloody hell, this is a bit of a brute of a hole, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, right, well. Let's see whether I managed to get it on the green. And the answer is yes.
Beautiful.
A very respectable.
That is very nice.
Belt.
On a pretty brutal par 3, I might add.
It is a brutal par 3.
Come on, get up.
That's even better. If it's pretty decent.
Oh, nah.
Oh no.
That was harsh. Did it just plug?
Oh, you better not have.
It's interesting watching the strategic scene around the world change. So you're getting this dynamism where you've got all England and Australia and America all siding together, and New Zealand going, whoa, we don't want nuclear submarines. But and then you got China and Russia doing more and more military exercises together, and that's a pretty dream combination if you combine those two. And in the middle of it all is India, who at this stage is aligned with America and us, etc. But they sell an enormous amount of military equipment to Russia, like billions and billions of dollars worth. And if they went that way, that would really change the balance of power in Asia, big time. That would be huge. And India aren't financially that great. I could see China and Russia offering them something and getting them on side, it would change it.
Well, of course, I think India have one nuclear submarine, don't they?
I think so. They got their fair share of nukes themselves. Right, this shot is could only be described as problematic. Don't like it.
It's not bad though, Dave.
Can't be the 48 foot. Not going to work. Oh,
Oh, no.
What you were getting excited there? I heard it all the way. Okay, right.
If he picks this up, it'd be like stealing two.
Well, I don't think there's a huge amount in it, but I've got to think it's a bit left to right. Actually, it was pretty straight, really.
Mm.
I shouldn't have told you that. Mind you, I think you'd have worked it out for yourself.
I got good information from yours.
what are the chances of mine being straight?
About 100 to 1.
Oh no.
Wasn't fun straight.
I got very excited by that one.
Well, you know what happens when you get very excited.
I do. Oh, Jesus, that was almost run off to the races.
It's a good thing that went in, Dave.
Yes, it was.
Okay, right. Of course, you realise, Dave, you after your recent exploits, you've got a bit of a target on your back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's, me included, and I'm sure Dave is as well. We're gunning for you. Did you turn Mr. Mackey over on Thursday gone?
I'm trying to remember what happened. Well, how did the game end up, Dave?
I'm trying to remember as well. It's too long ago. No, you beat me, I remember, because I reported to Andy that you beat me.
It must have been closer. I think it was closer than some of the other games.
2 strokes or something from memory.
Stop.
Oh,
that was lucky.
It really wasn't that rough, didn't it?
Someone is blessed tonight.
And he's been praying to the right gods. Don't know how he picked which one was right.
Well, so far the course isn't playing badly at all.
No, the wind isn't too extreme. And it's staying fairly steady, which is making a big difference.
Uh-oh.
That's in the rough. Now it's a long shot. That might not even be in range.
Oh, it won't be. I'm in all sorts of trouble.
Well, all I can say is you're putting yourself under a bit of pressure here, Dave. And all it requires is one decent biff. Get on the green. Ah.
Oh, you may be regretting that.
Yeah. Not sure that was a good call.
Wow, 20% power loss.
Yeah.
Wow.
You get it up into super flop range, Dave, I reckon. You'll be. Assuming you hit it good. No, it's not super flop range. Super pitch, maybe. No, not even super pitch. Right. That's right. 227. Distance
Well,
was
you weren't playing like this on Friday against me, Dave.
no.
I mean, come on, what the hell's going on?
I put Andy to the question on Friday night, Dave.
Really?
Yes, he just went a bit berserk on the back nine and forced me into playing one or two speculative shots, which didn't work at all.
Yeah, I had 2 eagles on
That's
the
a
back
great
nine.
shot.
That is.
Oh, look
that's
at
lucky. Yeah. Yeah, I had 2 eagles on the back nine, and on the 18th, my eagle putt lipped out. So I could have had 3
Really?
eagles on the back nine. It would have been correct. This shot, wow, it's interesting to say.
43 yards.
I think I'm going to hit a full shot instead of a splash. I think splash gets a bit silly when you get to that distance.
Is it? It's not bad,
That's
you know.
a really good effort.
It was, but I didn't get the vibe properly.
Oh, it's 22. All right. What's going on here? Well, so F4, it doesn't give you F4 from a long way out. I'm going to use F5 to have a rough idea. Seems a bit of an anomaly. Well, I've got to go a little bit right to left, but I don't think it's that bad actually. But that's what I'm going to go with. 67, that's 100 feet. Come on. Oh, if I'd have hit it.
Yeah, that
Pretty
was a
good effort.
lovely line. I would have given it way more. It seemed like it needed more. But you knew. There's no way I'm chipping this. I'm putting it. Feels like it's going to have some left to right, but not too much. It had a lot. Wow. I did not see that at all.
You cannot buy a putt, seemingly, Dave.
Nor should you be able to.
Oh, look at that.
Nice. Oh, come on.
Oh dear, it's all going wrong for you guys.
They're going down like diesel electric submarines.
Yes.
I must admit, you know, when I sort of read the story, I thought, well, what the hell were Australia doing? If they were going to modernise their submarine fleet, I mean, it didn't seem a particularly cost-efficient way of doing it to you know, get diesel electrics, which you know, albeit modern, still aren't. You've got to go nuclear.
Yeah, let's spend $90 billion on 50-year-old technology that's no good.
Yeah.
That effectively was the plan.
Oh, bollocks.
A hand grenade.
Well, it was a double cross. I meant to draw the thing, but it's a work in progress, Dave.
Old double.
shot.
Mm. All right. What's your percentage loss, Andy? It looks like hay. Looks strong.
Well, it's 16% with the 5 wood.
So that's pretty high percentage loss for the 5 wood.
But I think I
Great
hit
looking
it pretty
shot.
well.
My God, that's a beauty. You're dead unlucky. That was too good a shot.
Stop.
Ooh.
Indeed. Ooh.
Oh.
So have the Australian press and newspapers been supportive of the stance that your government has taken on this contract?
Yeah, they have.
So the only people who are belly aching about it are the French.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Mm.
What a shot.
Might get me back in the game if I'm lucky.
Lovely, Dave.
Tough.
Nice shot.
Indeed, I can't remember who it was, but an actual politician described the French as having a tantrum. Right. I'm going to hit the 159 club, and I reckon it's just right.
Yes, well, the pair of you might be getting something back on me here. Oh, God.
This is a delicate little shot you got here.
It is a delicate little shot.
It's a tester.
Well, it's almost a mini pitch. In fact, that's what I'm going to do, a mini pitch. It's not
Right.
bad.
It's a really, really, really nice pitch. I would never have played that shot myself because it came down to where it landed so much. But yeah, very brave and very correct.
Well, I've realised that there's only one. Oh, God Almighty, Dave! Oh, what's going on here?
I don't know. I can't read them.
Whereas I can.
You can.
Wow.
Andy's got the magic eyes tonight. We haven't.
Good.
Phew. Well, even that felt stressful after the last part.
Well, I've got no idea. I'm going to just hit it straight. I'm not even going to try and read it. Oh my God!
Well, funny enough, Dave, I saw just on the screen in front of me, I saw a right to left, and I didn't even use the F4.
No, I can't see anything either.
Well, maybe Uncle Dave's magic putting has deserted him.
I'm pretty sure it had deserted me in the last round that we played.
But you still won.
Did I? Against the two of you guys? I don't know if I did. I think Andy got it.
I would tell you, using my multiple monitor. I'll tell you exactly what happened last time. We played at We played at West Haven. No? Yes. Yeah, West Haven. Or did we?
Was it?
Hey? No, we must have played.
2 weeks ago, surely.
I know that Halcyon was one of the
Yeah,
courses.
right. It's the 13th of the 9th. For some reason, I haven't indicated what the result was. I'm going to make a... That's odd, that. So I've got the stats from the 13th of the 9th.
Yeah.
All right, they're marked on, but I didn't actually note the... Hang on a minute. Let's just...
So we'll never know then.
30th, 6th, 13th. 30th, 6th. So there's definitely an entry that I haven't put down there.
So it's just...
I'm sure somebody will be able to...
I can't think of a way to recover that. Oh, yes, there is.
There's an easy way. Just look at the video.
Yeah. So you can get the scores that way.
Well, it must have been you who set the conditions last week, Dave.
It was.
Oh.
This is quite a brutal hole as well.
Oh, it's a real par 5.
Well, strong breeze has only been used twice before this year. The go-to wind with us all is variable. A few calms, 1 or 2 windies.
Oh, now I remember. I've got the Halcyon scores up.
Right.
On YouTube.
And who won it?
I won it.
Good man.
I scored 70.
That's right. You put us to the sword.
And you and Andy and you and Dave both scored 77. It was an absolute whitewash.
That's in Springs.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was the 13th. See, I was so disgusted by our efforts that I just refused to.
And I'm just applying my usual lockdown goldfish memory. I can't remember anything beyond yesterday.
Okay, that's done.
Yep.
All right, we'll get back to the game. Yeah, so you two, I haven't won since the 28th of June. I've had a torrid time of it.
And I haven't beaten Andy for 3 months, Dave, until last Friday, when I finally got him.
Oh, it's good that you got up.
Yeah, I was pretty happy because I was starting to get worried. You know, one-on-one, he somehow had me. It was becoming like Andy and Parkle. That was no good.
Hey, speaking of which, the POS tourney is back up and running. I seriously thought you'd completely forgotten it was your turn, but your explanation that now Andy's back on board with his internet.
Well, Dave, I actually had forgotten it was my turn, but I used that as my excuse.
Yeah, I told Dave to use the.
It was a great excuse because I'm sitting there going, oh, well, that explains a lot.
Yeah, Parker will be thinking the same thing now. That makes sense.
I hope that's not too far. Oh no, it's not. It's not a bad distance.
Well, Uncle Dave wouldn't like that distance. Not a problem for you, Andy.
Oh, that's gone.
Be right. Be the club. Bounce, bounce, check. Not backspin like that. Come on. That's not what I asked.
Well, you did
Oh,
say you
well,
did say be
Come
right.
on.
Well, it was a little bit harsh, but did yours do almost the same thing, Dave?
Mine? No, I ran long. Ran long. It was leaking right anyway. It's just
Well, this works well because his will only get a little half check, being a chopped 77. Should work perfect. Ooh. All right.
Well, I didn't want to get horrible spin back, which I may well have done with the 77. I tried to feather a 91 in.
Yeah.
Didn't quite feather it enough.
Well, I'm not unhappy about that because we're practically dropping a stroke a hole to you. You got to stem the bleeding. Nice, Dave.
It is nice.
Within even money range of sinking it.
or missing it. So,
Oh, I like the plan here. I'm punching the 51-foot flop. I think it'll be just right. Sod off 13 mile an hour winds. Oh, thanks, 14. Yeah, great.
Oh, lovely.
very nice.
It is very nice. Let's have a look at this. It's got to be right to left. I'm not so sure now. Well, well, one thing's sure, I do not want to belt it past the hole. Right, okay. I don't like this very much either. What's this going to do? Okay. Oh, it's another one gone in.
Wow, they're just all going for you, Andy. Fantastic. Oh, I knew I had to hit that firm.
He did.
Yep.
Finally.
No. I'll take draws at this stage and then try and stem the trouble later.
not quite sure where I'm going here. But I think I've got it right.
I think you have.
Lovely.
I'm a little bit concerned about what I'm seeing out there. I'm seeing a woman out purchase I made early morning, a small pair of garden secateurs, and unfortunately she's out there pruning. Oh yeah.
Is this your neighbour?
No, this is my wife. I'm not gonna go to the shops and buy a pair of secateurs for the neighbour, am I, Dave? Come on. Seeing as we're really good neighbours.
You're a nice guy. I didn't know. Yeah, bite. Don't go in that rough. Stop.
Over the past 3 weeks, the one journey I've made is it's a 10 or 11 minute journey. Obviously 10 minutes there and then another 10 minutes back. And you know, when you sort of do these things and you think, God Almighty, I wish there was another sort of journey I could drive, and it's the drive to the local tip.
Yeah. How much does it cost to go to the tip where you are, Andy?
Zero.
Zero?
Yeah.
It's like $25 here, and it's like $50 if you're dropping off electronics. Well, so how come there's so many people in England that fly tip when it's free?
Because they can't be asked going to the tip. You know, I mean,
They must be terrible.
I don't know. I mean, it's one of those strange things that you just don't get.
No, I don't get it. They must be terrible people.
Yeah. So I've even got to the point where I now sort of I used to go when it opened at 9 o'clock, but now I'm finding sort of 2 to 2:30 in the afternoon is a prime time. It really is.
That's the window of opportunity.
Yeah, that's the one where you can just drive straight in.
Yep.
You're not queuing. So 10 minutes there, 3 minutes sort of farting around there, and another 10 or 11 minutes back. Oh, good shot!
Oh.
Wow. Yeah. All right. Well, I was going to say this is for Rhymes, Dave, but I'm not so sure.
Yeah, it might still be.
Oh, yes! What a good shot.
Really?
Yeah, really. Well, once I knew it was for Rhymes.
Yeah, well, I guess I had that coming then.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, right. Now, this is a funny one. Seems to go down and then up. If this looks right, down and then up. Let's have a look at it from behind. Yeah, there's a little bump, seemingly. Whether I'm able to fathom this out, I do not know. Right. Oh no, I didn't get the line at all right.
Oh.
I got the pace right, but that's about it.
Well, the way you're hitting the putts, this might just go anyway.
Well, I don't think there's much going on with it. Oh, there was!
Mm.
A misstep. Finally, it's taken 6 holes.
All right. Well, suddenly that really modifies the equation, and suddenly we're kind of all in it again.
Mm. Yeah, and it's particularly galling that I was the only bugger who hit the green as well.
And you're the only bugger that's been putting good all night. Leads not much. It is a bit harsh.
Even +1 and +2.
Also, even though I use the word fly tipping, Andy, in Australia that is not a phrase. No one calls dumping rubbish fly tipping.
But I would imagine it's an even bigger problem if you have to pay for it to.
It is. We get lots of rubbish dumped out in the forests and stuff around us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get over the bunker and now bite a lot. Crap, that's going to be a fun. Get off the green. That's a better option. Keep going. Go on. Thank you. Yeah, the equation changes from various parts of the shot.
The question is it better to be slightly short or slightly long? That looks a lovely line.
Bit long. But a lovely line.
Oh, right. It's got to be a 7-9 as well. Okay. Come on, bounce up.
That could be great.
Right, because it'll turn left.
Yeah, I hit the 8-iron there.
Magnificent. We both hit the 7. Well, I'm guessing we did.
Correct.
Right. Oh, I hate this shot. I really hate this shot. I'm going to go full Uncle Dave and hit the 32-yard flop shots big time.
Pretty good.
Pretty good, although it's left you.
Oh, it's horrible.
Not as horrible as this.
Might have some left to right, Dave.
I think it's got
Give it a ball
that
or
much.
two.
Even then, I don't think that's enough. But stop.
Oh,
It's almost off to the races into that bunker.
it is. Oh no, this is. Oh, this is. This is so fast.
7 inches downhill, yeah. If there's any break, it's going to be accentuated huge.
Beautiful.
Oh!
Wow, what a putt. That's huge, Andy. You might pick up 2 on both of us here.
Well,
You might pick up 3. Oh, it's 1 down. Wow, what a big hole. Surely this can't have much in it. Oh, is it the other way? God damn it. I'm just going straight at it firm-ish. I just could not read that.
Well, we're back to where we were at the previous hole, almost.
Worse.
Yeah, because, yeah. Okay. Okay, where the hell am I going? Come on, come on.
Yep. Perfect.
I wasn't sure whether I was actually going to get over that slip of land.
Thinking those bunkers really aren't in play. With the tailwind, anyway. Oh, crap. They're in play if you do that.
One of the other really big story, which is going to affect an awful lot of people in the UK, is what's happening with our energy companies, because the market for the energy suppliers, they basically, they're just the middleman between the people who actually have the energy and the end user. So they're just a middleman. But to cut the long story short, suppliers are starting to go bust at the drop of a hat, and I'm in the unfortunate position that when I moved house, oh, where's that gone?
Oh, wow. How did that even get out?
When I moved house, I had to obviously shut the account with the energy supplier that I was with then. And when the house I moved to, I had to go with whoever the incumbent supplier was.
Yeah.
So I'm effectively sort of in limbo in one sense, because I've got an old energy supplier called Avro Energy. I've got the new supplier here currently, which is Bulb Energy.
Great shot.
That's a great shot.
Huh.
And 4 or 5 days ago, I said I'm not going to wait any longer, so I initiated a switch to one of the bigger suppliers called Eon, and it just sort of came out that four energy suppliers are basically the backs are to the wall. They may go sort of tits up in the next next sort of could go today or during the next week.
Is this a consequence of Brexit? That they're all
no,
going?
this is a consequence of basically the wholesale price of gas has gone through the bloody roof. And there's one or two distribution problems that have happened because of sort of fire at some place, which is a link between the UK and the continent.
Yeah.
So there was infrastructure problems as well as this sort of problem with the wholesale gas.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
So I may be in the position where actually my old supplier might go bust. The new supplier that I've just moved to might go bust as well. If they both go bust, I'm going to put a lottery ticket on, I think.
Andy, you're living in Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
What's going on? What a good putt.
It is a good putt. I mean, what actually happened, I've actually been twice with energy suppliers that have gone bust,
Mm.
and it's you get your money back, but boy, does it take some time.
Yeah. I mean, the whole infrastructure of power, gas, everything like that, it's such an illusion that, that it's safe and secure and going to be there forever. We had a gas explosion at some plant, a few years back.
Longford, Dave, back in
Yeah,
the
Longford. And
back in the late
yeah,
'90s.
back in the late 90s, and just this one explosion, we had no gas for 6 months.
Bloody hell!
In Melbourne, the whole of the city had no gas. I was having
Wow.
baths where I just had to fill up the bath with cold water and then boil kettles and add enough to make it bearable.
Bloody hell. And how long ago was that?
Back in the '90s, late '90s.
Yeah, and
Bloody hell!
it was one explosion and I had no gas for 6 months. The whole of the city had no gas. It was amazing. So, and that was just one thing.
Good pup.
It must have been, it was at least 1990, I reckon it was early 2000s, Dave, because I was living here and I only moved here in '98.
No, it wasn't 2000s, Dave, because I was up in Ballarat at that point.
Oh, maybe it was 99 or 2000 or something, I don't know.
No, you remember I was living in town around about that time.
Oh, so you're saying 98 or something?
97, 98, something like that.
Well, I moved in here December 1997 and that problem didn't happen straight away.
But I do remember that you had hot water for like 2 weeks after everyone else didn't.
Oh, that's right, because we had this giant communal hot water tank which just took ages to cool down and run out of hot water. And I remember thinking, we mustn't have gas, we must be electric. And then it ran out. Dave, you're going to have to do something.
I've given up.
No.
I'm going nowhere at the moment, so I'm out of it. Either you guys come back to me. I don't think I can march forward.
Well, this doesn't sound like the man who's been ripping us to shreds recently.
No.
He might be demoralised from being re-locked down, Andy. It just happened this week.
Oh, go on, go on.
Yeah, well, we're up to 13 cases now, Dave.
Well, it won't be long till Ballarat doesn't even exist. Everyone will be dead.
Correct. Be all zombified or whatever they call it.
What were those numbers again, Dave?
Oh, no. Fuck.
Go on, tell Andy your disastrous numbers, Andy. Dave, he'll just laugh.
Oh, yeah, but we're at 13.
13.
The whole city's locked down because of that.
This is fucked.
We have small villages which have got more cases than cities.
Oh, no. I knew you'd laugh, Andy. Yeah, Christmas is cancelled for the next 5 years in Melbourne.
Did you see the bloody unionists tonight, Dave?
Yes.
They've gone mental. And, good on the government, they've actually shut down the industry for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, good. Yeah, they're just being dickheads.
Oh, they're being morons. Because they can't bloody
Which industry is this, Dave?
builders. Construction
All right.
industry. They got told they couldn't have their tea room anymore, so they all fucking went mental today and started rioting.
No, they mainly went rioting because they got told unless they get vaccinated, they can't be on a building.
All right. 78. Oh, 78. Oh, I'm not sure whether this is a 8 or a 7. Hmm. 13, 178. I've been pretty. Go on, get up there.
Nice
So it's
line.
going to be very good. Oh,
Wow.
Well, it is a great shot, but you're like me, not necessarily a flat putt. Nice, Dave. It's definitely 2-putt range.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Huge right to left, Bree. All right, this time I'm not going to be scared. I'm just going to go where I think I should put it. And that's right out there. Further. Further.
no, no.
It might have been right with less pace, but
Yeah, I belted it. That was the real problem.
Oh, that was close.
Good putt.
Yeah, yours was much more difficult than mine, Dave.
Yeah, I'm just going to go straight at it pretty much. Yes.
Good.
I'm really happy with that up and down.
Oh, Dave.
fucking hell. I thought I'd given that way enough.
Okay.
No, no, don't. Bound right. Now roll down, down.
Oh, it was a sign of a man who's pleading.
Oh, I'm just trying not to bleed strokes to you, Andy. I'm hanging in there, but it's not easy.
Right. Okay. I think you might be bleeding more strokes after this drive.
Yeah.
This is going to be big.
That's going to be 70 yards in front of me. I can't believe you're going back to non-metric, Andy. What the hell is going on?
What do you mean?
No, I think they're just making it so it's not illegal anymore, Dave.
Well, there's all this stuff about England reverting back to imperial.
Well, we've always had imperial mixed in with metric.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
all of our distances are in miles. We're still drinking pints.
It's bizarre to have the mix. I mean, go all in one way or the other. Come on.
Look, you don't need to convince me. I mean, I'm more used to kilos with fruit and veg, but there's still a lot of old people who talk in terms of a bag of potatoes being £5, and they will be knows that will last them 3 meals or whatever.
Yeah, and because I'm a boomer, you know, if people say how tall are you, I go 6 foot half an inch. And they go,
Yeah.
What's that?
I must admit, I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly what I am in centimeters and meters. I've got a rough idea.
I don't even have a rough idea. Oh no, it's too much. No. Oh. Damn.
Well, this is kind of music to my ears because I've been on the receiving end for the last 2 months, seemingly.
Well, I think your resurgence might be starting.
7101. Now this is a tricky one. This. Don't spin back too much. Actually, that's been the best part of my game tonight. It hasn't been the putting; it's the distance control.
Yeah, and spin control.
Yeah.
Right. Luckily for me, it's a perfect 32-yard flop. In your wildest dreams, you couldn't ask for more than this. And yep, that's fake optimism you're hearing, but we'll give it a shot.
Great shot. Still left you a bit of work, but I think you've probably done enough.
How could it go that way?
Who knows?
It's impossible. I don't understand.
This isn't a bad putt at all, I don't think.
Oh, here we go.
I think it's a little bit like that. And it was.
Oh my God. He can't miss.
Okay.
Well, there wasn't a great, I couldn't see a great deal of movement. There was just a little bit. Oh, bloody hell.
Well, I'm just happy to only drop one there. I could have dropped two easily if I'd done it bad.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Right. And he's back on the tee.
Five. Oh. 1.7. Definitely not that. Come on, get on the green.
It's another good one.
We'll get off it then. That'll do.
Well, it gives you both options. Off the better one. 152, 158 with the headwind. And he must have hit the 170 and it wasn't enough. So I have to go to 183 flopped. That should be perfect. I've pulled it left, you idiot.
And it's big.
Now look at the shot I've got. It's going to be awful. Oh.
There's a lot of huffing and puffing from Melbourne and Ballarat.
No, that's because we've got COVID.
That's again. Oh no, that's okay.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, no, it's
No,
not.
go.
No! Oh, that's so mean. Wow, that's mean. Ah.
Well, I guess you two both hit a 7 iron and I hit an 8 iron, which explains why we are where we are.
Yeah, I tried to take something off mine, but I think I ended up hitting the full shot by accident. And it didn't work very well. Now I'm going to have to do one of Dave's chopped super flops, which I don't like at all. Oh, it's going to be so hard to get this right.
Great shot.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, you're hanging in there, Dave.
I'm giving it my all, Andy, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough tonight.
Yeah. Ah,
Even the king of flops had trouble with this one.
well, I've got to say, Dave, I haven't seen you as dispirited for a long time. A long time.
Eh,
Stop there. Stop there. Oh, stop there. And it should be uphill. And Dave's going to give me a good read as well. That looks straight.
That was good information.
It was good information. It was great information.
If you're going to miss, Dave, you could do it more spectacularly and give Andy.
indeed.
Okay, right.
Who's got strawberries and cream?
Not me.
No.
Yeah, you can deny you've got something, Dave. I can hear it.
I've got nothing.
Thought I had cutlery.
Not coming from my end.
There may be a sound of kettle being moved and a bit of crockery.
Anywhere but the bunker. Over. Oh, look at that lip. I don't think it's doable. That stuffed me. Well, good to see you back, Dave.
Hardly. It's in play, I guess.
Of course it is.
I saw an English movie yesterday, Andy, called Butterfly Kiss. Have you ever seen that?
I can't say I have, no.
It was pretty nasty. I mean, it was, oh, bad things happened in it. But it was strangely compelling and quite good. It was just kind of unpleasant to watch. It was just about this female psychopath murderer who found some hanger-onerer, and they just went around the country killing people, and it was weird. But it was strangely compelling. I mean, I was buying their two characters. They felt real. It was quite good. Quite good and quite bad.
Could be perfect.
That could be quite good. It is.
Lovely.
That's really nice.
Bound a little bit.
Nice. Right.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Backspin.
Lovely shot. Okay, right. Oh, this isn't a bad putt again, I don't think. No. Right. I know nothing. I went straight at it, as you can tell.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
God,
you-
I've got the worst putt ever. Oh.
Don't worry, you can learn from me, Dave.
Mm.
Oh, Dave.
Well, what I've learned is it's a diabolical putt. That's what I've learned.
Well, it may be diabolical for you, but I think mine's going to be much more reasonable than either of yours.
This is way better. The worst mistake I could have made. That.
Oh!
Oh! Wow! Did not see that coming.
No, I've got to be really careful with this.
Well, I've dropped one, but I could have dropped more. That unhappy.
Yes, you could have almost been dead and buried there, Dave.
Mm.
Alright, I'll take my rightful place. Head of the queue.
You have enjoyed this hitting out of the rough strategy.
No, I've not. The rough is nasty.
Right. Is it time to go a little bit Uncle Dave? Right, let's have a look and see where that. Oh, yes, I'm going to go that. You'd have been proud of me there, Dave.
You've gone the wuss option.
Yes.
Well,
Look at me.
It's worked.
It's right out your textbook.
I also am going to the Uncle Dave school here because there's no need for any more. Oh crap, I've hit the rough anyway. Jesus Christ.
Well, I've got a feeling there's going to be a rebalancing of the stats at the end of this game.
I'm feeling a little discombobulated.
Yeah, that'll work.
Great shot.
There are so many fall-offs on this course.
Yeah. I don't want that. Come on, just slightly against. I'll do.
Yep, will do.
Right, let's see. Oh, right, okay. Let's have another. Not bad. Stop there, stop there. How's the course been rendering for you guys at your end?
Absolutely fine here.
Yeah, nothing wrong with this end.
And this is on my old slow computer, so I'm just going inside right edge. I just can't see any break. Oh, there was. Damn. Oh, stop. Oh.
Oh, look.
Oh. Oh. The pain. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's killing me.
Oh, God. My,
Yeah, I'll show you the line, Dave,
Yeah, thanks.
just to make it easy for you.
Yeah.
well, I think there's a tiny bit of right to left. Yeah, there was.
Well, I'm 4 behind you, Andy, maybe 5 now, but it feels like I've missed 4 or 5 opportunities to not drop strokes that I've just made a mess of.
Mm.
You know, I've 2-putted or 3-putted instead of 2-putted, all sorts of things. You've just got that eye tonight. The all-seeing eye.
Oh, it's just gone into the semi, I think.
Here's our chance to pick up 3 or 4, Dave. To get stuck into it.
Indeed.
Yep. That's the best angle in as well. Because that bunker is protecting. I'm going to go exactly where you went. I'm going to try. Or I might just go where Andy went.
Or worse, I think you're in the really heavy stuff.
Oh, God. What's the percentage loss?
It's got to be 20%,
Mm,
even with a wood.
I mightn't be in range, even with the 5 wood or the 3 wood. Uncle Dave's got the advantage here. Got a lot of ground to make up. He's hit the 7.
No.
He's chopped the 7 wood and done some sort of super chop.
Fucking terrible.
It wasn't great, was it?
Oh, shit,
Right.
man.
Not to rub salt into your already exposed wounds.
Little lemon juice with it as well.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to fade this in. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. Just waiting for the right wind. Getting a full 3 wood. Maximum loft, maximum fade. Just want a bit less headwind. Go on, sod off wind. Go sideways. Just for a minute. Not headwind. It's thinking about it.
We've got quite a bit on it.
Great shot.
Oh, Dave, that's a shot of a genius. That's the shot of the day. That is, wow. Bloody hell.
I enjoyed
What
that
on
one.
earth? How on earth you? Oh, this isn't bad at all. This. Um. 12% on that. That should be okay. It'll be on the green.
Nice shot, Andy.
Right. Maybe away, maybe away. Well. These greens are fooling you, Dave.
No, I've got no idea what I'm doing. Zero.
Yes.
Well, that was
really hard to.
That was a spectacular birdie. That.
Yeah, that one felt good.
Well, you've got one shot back.
It's like
You just need another 4 over the next 4 holes.
it feels like it took 5 holes to pick up one.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Stay calm. Stay on the fairway. Just give me a shot at it. Yeah, I'll do.
Okay, right. Stay on that line.
Nice. Have you met any of your neighbours yet, Andy?
Yeah, the neighbours on one side. He kind of introduced himself when I was in the midst of doing my garage out, putting the shelving up and everything, and
Yeah.
he introduced himself and met his wife as well. The funny thing was, he said, about the hedging, which is obviously spilling over from his side of the fence.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, don't worry about that. That'll all be trimmed back from our side." So I mean, it gave me a huge amount of satisfaction to take out the cordless hedge trimmer and just really go to town on it.
In. Yeah.
And the neighbour on the other side, and they've been away for the last week or so, and the person on the other side is probably late 60s, early 70s, quiet woman, lives on her own.
Not too many parties.
No parties whatsoever.
Fantastic. So it sounds like not a bad neighbourhood.
It's a very nice little neighbourhood.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, good stuff.
Which is almost as good as that shot.
Very nice.
Really done nothing wrong tonight, Andy.
No, it's been a while since I felt as comfortable there. I mean, on the greens, I mean, it's a thing, but I've been absolutely clueless with approach shotches and that. I mean, that more than anything else has just been killing me the last few weeks.
You've been rock solid all night, really.
Ugh.
There is not much in this, I think. I'm just going to go right edge. No, there was something in it. I couldn't see it.
Good.
Hey.
You know, I feel as though that's
That might be my first two putt of the night.
yeah, first missable putt that you've actually made. Oh, do you know what? I'm just going to hit it dead straight and just very softly. Very softly. Oh, there was a tiny, tiny bit.
And you nudged it a bit to the left. I mean, you changed the angle a bit to that direction. All right. No, I've done the same.
Oh, dear me.
Idiot. Oh, Mr. Hart.
Okie doke. This is a par 5. This could be a good drive.
Could
be too long. No.
Dead on line. Couldn't have it on a better angle in. Perfect.
I think my driving stats are going to be quite good tonight.
Yeah.
I've hit one or two really long ones on the fairway. I'm expecting a readjustment. Let's have a look. Yes, you bugger. You've got the average drive stat, Mr. Mackey.
Yeah, that's all I've got tonight.
Well, I'm. I don't know about tonight, but the since we've gone over to extreme golf, you're averaging 291.
Wow.
And I'm 287. And Dave is 276.
Yeah, well, Uncle Dave, his predilection for that 3-wood, takes him out of the running. Oh, I've pulled it left again. Hold. 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 Did it hold?
It's in the rough.
It's in the hole. Oh.
So it's not going to count for your stat.
14% power loss. Oh my God.
I've got some tools in my garage which you might care to use out that stuff too.
Is one of them a ruler? I could use a ruler.
Well, I think you can describe it as roughly a scythe-like instrument. Okay, this is 5228. Oh my word! Oh, it's a beauty. This could be the oh baby of the night.
It could be the death
Just
blow.
really.
Yeah, it's the death blow. Great shot, Andy.
Lovely.
I think the death blow actually might have happened a hole or two ago, but whatever. We'll call that one the one. All right. 60. Bite. Oh, it did.
Oh, it's a great shot. I mean, considering you've been in the rough twice, to only be 7 feet away putting for a birdie, that's pretty good going, Dave.
It's been an adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As if you didn't need any bad luck. You just had another piece of bad luck.
Is he going to putt? I think he is. Well, that was some good information, actually.
Okay. Let's see what. Ah, right. Okay. Oh, is it? Yes!
Wow. An exhibition. An absolute exhibition.
Yeah. Well done, Andy. Oh, I thought it was past the hole.
Well, this round is way better than any of the rounds I've had at Pine Valley, where I was playing with the PLI. This could be another great one.
Gorgeous.
Well, no one could say you haven't earned this win, Andy. It's been quality golf all night.
Thank you. I think the only shots I've actually dropped have been where I've 3-putted 2 greens. I've got a feeling that's the case.
Oh, that's going to be fun. Oh, I think that putt.
No, it's just in.
It's a deep rough. In theory, it can't. It just disappeared and stopped.
Do you want me to pull that side out again? I'll just put it back. It's not bad. It's good.
Oh, yeah. Pretty straightforward shot. Just a simple 51-foot flop.
Did either of you see the performance of the British girl in the US Open tennis?
No.
No, I didn't watch any of it, but she won, yes?
Yeah.
She qualifier.
Yeah.
First time in history.
Didn't drop a set throughout the tournament. She was She was actually pretty impressive in that final. I mean, she didn't buckle or wilt.
Yeah. The only person I can think of that did something similar was Boris Becker when he came out and won when he was 17 or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So it'd be interesting. She must be getting huge publicity over there, Andy.
Well, there has been some publicity, but I think it's been overshadowed by one or two other events of late.
Yeah, but I think when it comes to the majors next year, especially when it comes near Wimbledon time, all sorts of stuff will come out.
Yeah.
And I remember she said she only entered because she wanted to get enough money to buy a new iPhone. And now she's won that, and suddenly she'll be getting sponsorship deals out of it all over the place. It's going to be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Life changer. Fantastic. All right. No.
And here we go. It's the last hole.
Feel free to quietly wave to the crowd, Andy. We won't think it's showing off or anything.
Right, that's it. The waves. He's starting to wave now.
It looks like a COVID crowd. There's not.
Yeah, it looks like we're playing the US Open last year.
That's right. No, Dave's cut the corner.
Into the bunker. And that's the best line of all. Good shot. Okay, one more decent shot. Go on, bounce up and on. Oh, yes.
Well, the way you're putting, that's tapping range for you, Andy. Is this the shot of the night?
It's not far off.
He's going to come back
Oh.
down. No. It was a great
shot. Just done with a bit more of a check.
One thing I had to mention, Andy, on the weekend, our government was dead set on not letting the protesters into town for the Saturday.
Oh yes, I did. I know you said on Friday, but they still kind of gathered anyway, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, but they couldn't get past the Ring of Steel to the CBD.
Oh yes, I saw some footage of that. The protesters were sprayed with mace or whatever.
Yeah, they arrested like 266 or something, and they're all going to get fined $5,500 each.
Yeah.
I went down into town and wandered around for hours because it was so interesting. Every single corner of the CBD had at least 6 to 8 cops standing on each corner. And they would stop you and go, what are you doing in town? And I just hand them my license, and they go, yeah, no worries, mate. You know, because I live in the CBD, so I was allowed to be in the CBD. But anyone that wasn't in the CBD, they would nab and they would fine, or if you cause trouble, they'd just handcuff you and arrest you. And there was one guy, he was a classic. He walks to, it was at the Vic Market, and he's walking towards the cops, and he's going, freedom, 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 COVID's a hoax, freedom, freedom. And 90 seconds later, he didn't have freedom. He was in handcuffs.
No.
It was great. And he's carrying on. He's going, oh, I've got asthma.
What a cock brain.
That was great. Now, bound right. I was asking a lot, I know.
You were.
It's going to be a fun little chip down this swale. Oh, this is so much fun. And I can't see how much the swale breaks. That's the best bit. Okay, so let's just assume I've got to get to 36 feet, 10 inches uphill, and then it'll just drift down to the pin. I didn't hit it. Is it going to make it? No, no, it's not.
Oh.
No.
Right. I can't really see what this is going to do. Well, I think it'll go left to right, but I wouldn't like to. I wouldn't like to bet my life savings on it.
You can if you like. I'll take the bet.
Pretty straight.
Good pace. And Dave, sink this one. It'll get you back for next time.
Indeed.
Might have some right to left. Not a bad.
This one.
Oh, this one's, it's a no-brainer. It's just going straight in.
Oh!
So,
It had that much pace, it went straight over the top of the hole.
Pretty much, yeah. I suspect there was no way of getting that softly to the hole. Oh, it's in.
And I think it's only fitting that Andy gets to have the last putt of the night.
well, I honestly don't know where this has come from because, as you well know, I've been struggling since I moved house.
Clearly, it's the new internet.
Whoa!
Oh, Jesus! That was probably your least convincing putt of the night.
Well,
Yeah.
I beat both of you by 7 last week, but Andy's done better than that tonight. He's gone
Wow, it's 67. 3-8.
Wow.
We both charged home with a 39. Dave, at least you improved. You went from 40 to 39.
Yeah,
Not
indeed.
worse. So you were on the way back, though you didn't have a single birdie all night.
Wow.
No, I had a shit time. I can't wait to see the stats. They're not going to be pretty at all. Oh my god! Fucking
Wow.
hell.
Oh, I'm enjoying this.
Oh, You know, there's going to be some changes after tonight.
Fastest
Wow.
there ever.